What's up, you guys? So I'm here to do my Tag Your It Response video. I want to give a shout out to Cyberknight8610. The legend himself tagged me in it, so I really appreciate that. I'm here to just do the 7 questions. They ask you 7 questions, just give them answers, tag a couple more people, and pass it forward. So I'm here to just answer those questions for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a nice break from actual content, like YuGiOh content, since we're still waiting YCS Vegas to happen. So nothing really new going on, pretty much the same format, couple changes, but I'm gonna get into these questions right now. So the first question is, what is my first real name? Really simple. My first real name is Mike. Those of you that have me on Facebook, which are a lot of you, you guys should know that I post a bunch of crazy shit. I take too many selfies. I am Mr. YouTube Selfie. It's just it's awesome. How did I get into Yu-Gi-Oh? That's the second question. I got into Yu-Gi-Oh pretty much like everyone else. I started with the Kaiba starter deck. It was either Kaiba or Yugi. I said, give me, the strongest deck. Gave me Kaiba. They were like, you can get Blue Eyes White Dragon. You can get a Dark Magician. I was a dragon person anyway. I was like, give me the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. I looked at it. I was like, oh my god, Blue Eyes is like the greatest card in the world. And I started playing when the game came out, like 2000, it was like late 2001, 2002. I was in 5th grade, and I remember just trying to, I never read the rule book. To this day, I've never read the full rule book, just kind of crazy, but we just kind of played. We went by the show, which a lot of people do. There was no direct attacks, there was none of this other crap, and then later on, we were like, oh yeah, direct attacks will be 2,500. Don't ask me why. Like, apparently, like, it was almost impossible to clear the board or something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it was crazy. Like, I remember like starting the game and having to get, I remember it said in the rulebook, the one thing I do remember about the rulebook is it said like the 5 best cards you have to have. I think they were Reborn, Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster, Pot of Greed, and Dark Hole. I think those were like the 5 best, oh no, Change of Heart, I think were the 5 best cards you could have at the time. The 5 best, most powerful spells. And I remember I just wanted them. And like you could get them in the starter decks. Raigeki was like the hardest one to pull, and then you could pull it. You get Pot of Greed out of LOB, and when I had all of them, I was like, yes, I have a powerful deck. So it was awesome, and yeah, and I've been playing ever since. So it's just been awesome. I've been playing for a long time, so I guess I'm a veteran in that sense. But yeah, so I've been playing from the beginning with the proper hat, Kaiba Corp, with the Kaiba starter deck. Why or how did I start Yugi-Tubing? So my old team from Sacramento, Team Purple Panda, is part of their team, and our team captain, Lee, I found out did YouTube videos, and I was astonished. I was like, what? I'm like, what are they about? And he said just to check it out, and I looked into it, and he did videos just like on content and stuff and just talking about the game, and I really thought that looked cool. I watched a lot of the videos. I didn't realize, like, oh man, this is a big thing. Like, there weren't a super amount of people that did it, but there was a fairly good amount, and it got me around to channels, Discovering MCole40, Pause Joker, Asian Persuasion 2008, all these crazy channels, and it was really cool to see the impact you have just like when you voice your opinion on the game. And I want to do the same thing, and that's basically what I did. I came into this exact same room. I haven't changed it. I've almost been on YouTube. We're going on, god, is it already, it was going to be on 3 years in August, at the end of August. And I've always stayed loyal to this room just because I haven't moved the armoire. I'm too lazy to move the armoire, and it was just like I wanted to just stay true to where I started from the very beginning. And it's basically how it happened. I came in here one day and I just started talking, and I just started giving opinion about the game because I actually thought about the game for once. Like, I thought more in depth than just playing the game. I thought a little more in depth as to why plays are made, why certain card choices are made, why people build certain decks a certain way. Like, all these things, they just really fascinated me because I wanted to get better at the game. Like, every minute of every day, people want to get better at this game who really enjoy it, and like, you just every day you try to get better. It may be just like testing with people or playing on DN, playing on YuGiOh Pro, but every little bit you do gets you better, and that was the whole thing. Watching these videos got me better, and that is why I chose to do it, and I'm glad I did because I got lucky that it was a big success. So yeah, so that's how I started, just kind of on a whim, and this was actually the second channel I made. The first one, I decided to let it go and then convert over to this channel. I just was very lucky that all the subs came back, so That's how it happened. Number 4, what is the best time you've had in an event? That's really hard. I've been to a lot of YCSs, especially last year. I went to pretty much every single one. I went to nationals, went to everything. But I think hands down, my favorite experience was definitely the nationals last year in Chicago, Navy Pier. The best time was just because me and my brother Vexy, my brother Kiko, we just had a blast. Kiko recorded the behind the scenes, the Yugi-Tubing files, the very first episode there. If you guys watch that video, like, y'all need to just see that video. That video was just the most amazing video I've ever seen. I still have a copy of it saved on my computer so I can watch it every once in a while to relive the memories, but we just had so much fun going around Navy Pier, having Chicago-style pizza, you know, seeing all the, like, beautiful girls they had out there, like, everything. It was just an amazing, amazing experience, and I remember just, like, the coolest thing, just having, like, a big, like, mob of, like, 40 Yu-Gi-Oh players all just kind of huddled together, like, walking down Navy Pier, you know, just walking around like you just own the place. It was just, you know, it was awesome and I loved it. So that is definitely, without a doubt, probably one of the best experiences I've had in an event. Great food, great people, you know, meeting a bunch of subs, meeting a bunch of fans, you know, playing subs, getting to talk to pro players, all that stuff, doing awesome deck profiles. It was an absolute blast. I loved it. And I know Vegas is going to be just as good because it's Vegas. Let's see. Number 5, what is your favorite deck ever? That's just too damn hard. Like, it's impossible to pick, like, a favorite deck, because a lot of people said Teledad, a lot of people said that, and you know what, I used to say that, and, you know, as much as I love Teledad, you know, there's just no hiding it that I love Dino Rabbit. I love Rescue Rabbit. Anything with Rescue Rabbit in it, I'll run it. I ran freaking Evil Swarm all the way up with the 1 rabbit. I did it anyway just because I got to play a European rabbit. It was like my 5th secret rabbit I had that my friend Justine gave me, and I was just like, oh, like, I have to play rabbit. And, you know, they put my bunny to 1, and it just sucked, and I really like Dino Rabbit. That was just my kind of deck. I did really well with the deck. And I know I've played a lot of decks. I played Dark World, I played GKs, I played GB. I played everything. I literally think I played everything pretty much that's ever been like a mainstream deck. I probably played it at one point or another, or tried it out or something. I've even tried out Noble Knights. I have no idea what I'm doing with the deck. All I know is sword, 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 big guy, I win. I've tried every deck, but it always comes back to the fact that I love Rescue Rabbit, and I love just that deck in general. But, you know, GK's, Dark World's, all the other decks, those are just like close seconds, thirds, fourths, and so on and so forth. But it's Dino Rabbit for me. And I'm not going to use old school decks anymore because it's getting to the point where even if it was a favorite deck back then, like, you kind of got to upgrade it after a couple of years. So that was definitely my favorite deck. Why do I play Yu-Gi-Oh? That's such a, you know, it's such an easy and a hard question. I play it because it's fun. There's no other way to say it. It's a really fun game. It's a fun hobby. It's a fun activity. It, you know, it promotes so many good things. There are some bad things that come out of it. You know, sometimes, like, there's arguments. Sometimes there's, you know, people insulting you if you're not a quote-unquote a good player, all this other bullshit that people deal with. And, but I mean, like, the ability to travel, I think, is just amazing. Is you're able to travel to places for this game. You're able to meet all these people that you never would have met, you know, if you didn't play this game. All these people that become lifelong friends. They feel like family, all this stuff. And, you know, you meet because of YouTube, you meet because of the game, and you stay in contact, you stay friends throughout the years, and, you know, it's just an amazing experience to be able to go and, you know, play a hobby and, you know, play a game that I've played for years, and to now it really have a huge effect just, like, on everything that isn't Yu-Gi-Oh, if that makes sense. It affects everything, and it's just a really, you know, just a really, in a sense, I guess, a healthy environment for just pretty much anything to happen. And I really like it because, you know, we're all there, like, at events, we're all there for the same reason. We all enjoy the game, we all love the game, and, you know, we just have a great time doing it. So the reasons to play Yu-Gi-Oh are just, they're endless. Like, they're honestly endless. There's, you know, there are bad things that come with the game, but, you know, they're slim, no pun intended, compared to everything else, all the positives that come from everything. But I play Yu-Gi-Oh because it's fun, and because you just have the time of your life. Like, there's no other way to say it. I've had the time of my life playing this game. And last but not least, what 2 people do I tag next? I chose to tag 2 people I think people forgot about that just don't tag people in videos. I'm tagging number 1, Lithium 2300, one of my favorite UK channels, does the most amazing coverage from these events, from the YCSs in Berlin, the YCSs in Italy, all these things, all the main games you see. He records the actual final matches, which I am so envious of, and he knows this. I comment all the time, like, you're doing what I want to do, and he just uploads, like, just some of the best content I've ever seen. Like, if you want to see a real feature match, go to his channel. You'll get to see the match played in action. You don't have to read an article. You can just go see it, and that is just awesome, and I love that. So I'm tagging him. I gotta let him know that he got tagged. If you guys watch his channel, I'll have the links down below. Make sure you subscribe to him. Make sure you tell him that I tagged him in this, and hopefully he makes a reply video. If you don't, I'm really gonna be upset. So I hope that you make a video. And second, Age of Persuasion 2008. Johnny, you need to do it. Like, please, for me, do it. I'm even wearing the Kansas City hat. You have to do it. Age of Persuasion 2008, one of the original OGs here on YouTube, like, started it all, along with Pause Joker, MCole40, Little One XX, like, all the original OG Yugi-Tubers. And every time I see Johnny, we just have a blast, and it's awesome to record with him because he is, like, one of the first channels I got to, and it really was like, whoa, like, you have so many subs. Like, it was insane. So I'm really hoping he does a video, so you guys get the chance, message him and tell him that I tagged him, and I'll even let him know, and hopefully he makes a response, because that would be awesome. But those are the 2 channels that I have tagged. The description, the links will be down in the description below. And yeah, that's my my answer to all these questions. I hope it wasn't too long. It probably is, because I ramble a lot and I have a little too much fun with this. But that is my response to the Tag Your It video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, thumbs it up. Yay, Kaiba Corp. And that's it, you guys. Enjoy. Thank you for watching.